as part of the funeral activities to celebrate the life of late Linus Chukwuemeka Osibie. A grand reception has bbeen held in his honor. The Hall of Edo Marquee was packed with dignitaries from within and outside the state who came to honor the family of the deceased. Let's now join Best Orator for all details.
Dignitaries from within and outside Edo State came together to celebrate the life and time of late Linus Chukwuemeka Osibie, the father-in-law of a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress in Edo State, Honorable Engineer Gabriel Idusere, otherwise known as Gabriel. There was cultural dance presentation by different ethnic groups from the Igbo tradition, Edosege cultural group, and the Esan dance group, thrilling the guests with a rich cultural display of interesting songs and dance. In a goodwill message, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahusa, who was represented by the Deputy Chief of Staff to the State Governor, Honorable Pius Alile, said, "It is important for people to live a life worthy of emulation," referencing the life of late Linus Chukwuemeka Osibie, whom he said lived an exemplary life.
We are all here rejoicing because our father, Linus Chukwuemeka lived a good life. He lived up to 95 years old, almost a century. So we need to give God the glory for the life he has lived. So let's continue to thank God and let's continue to put the family members he left behind, let's continue to put them in prayers. Because of course, the fact that he has lived up to this age shows that Papa lived a good life. And our brother Gabros, for you to have a son-in-law like Gabros, you know that he was a great man. So I want to congratulate the family and congratulate everyone that is connected to that family. And I want to thank all of you for coming. Please just enjoy yourself because our Papa lived a good life. God bless you all.
A brief biography of late Linus Chukwuemeka Osibie was read out by the daughter, Mrs. Blessing Idusere, after which friends, political associates, and others joined Honorable Gabriel Idusere and his wife, Mrs. Blessing Idusere, on the dance floor with music rendition delivered by a Benin-based artist franchise.
Catholic parish, Ugurina, where there was no signs of any sickness. In fact, earlier in the evening, he chatted and played with his children before going to bed. And shortly after that, it was around 12 midnight when his state changed before he finally passed on peacefully. Osibie, we love you, but God loves you most. Rest in peace until we meet to part no more.
Some guests, who include the Executive Director, Strategy and Commercial, Niger Delta Power Holding Company, Right Honorable Engineer Moegi Ogbede Hama, Edo APC Secretary Engineer Lawrence Oka, Managing Director Playhouse and Chieftain of APC Honorable Saon Airunde, Director General Edo State Migration Agency Honorable Lucky Agazuma, and the Chairman Edo State Pilgrim Board, Pastor Frank Omobude, said Linus Chukwuemeka Osibie lived a life worthy of celebration and encouraged his children and in-laws to emulate his lifestyle.
You see the turnout here. It tells you that it's a double barrel. The man lived a good life over his son-in-law.
It's a great event, and this is the kind of life that anyone would love to see the children and in-law celebrating him, and we are grateful to God.
Somebody that I believe in is somebody that we all believe in. You can see today, everybody is here. For example, I was supposed to travel out of this country yesterday when he called me and told me I must be here.
Also, some of the children, Mrs. Blessing Edusere, Felix Chima, Ebuka Larihi, said their father was a loving man who was very contented with what he had and said he will be deeply missed.
A man that always takes care of his children. He doesn't discriminate, doesn't maybe he likes this more than this. He likes everybody equally. That's what I can say about him. He's just a happy man.
My father is a lovely, caring man. He's a man of peace. A man that doesn't like where there's problem. I miss him so much because I always stay closer to my father. His advice, his everything. I believe that I'm going to miss him so much.
My father was a wonderful man. He had a wonderful life. As you can see, he lived 95 years of age. What else can a man ask for? You know, like my in-law said, he did a lot of community service. He was a special man. He was a man that was contented with whatever he had. He wasn't a man that was, that was interested in a lot of, worldly stuff. The little he had was okay for him. It was more than enough for him. He lived a good life.
On his part, the son-in-law and former South Youth leader of the All Progressives Congress, Engineer Gabriel Edusere, extolled the life of his father-in-law, describing it as a life well spent and worthy of emulation, and thanked all who came to identify with them.
Man who believes so much in unity of family, a very credible man, a man of intellectual capability, a man who believes in family unity. He's a hardworking man, he's a credible man, he's a man who loves children, and he has a lot of legacies that he has left behind. He believes so much in giving to the less privileged. He believes so much in community works. He believes so much in empowering of people around him. And that is why today we are celebrating him. He died at a very good age. A man who died at the age of 95 years has done well, and I think God has been gracious to him. Today we are celebrating his absence because of who he is.
Former Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly, Honorable Uyigbe, former member representing Orioma and Uhunde Federal Constituency, and chairman representing Edo State on the board of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), Right Honorable Patrick Aisowere, Edo South APC chairman, Honorable Benson Edosoma, the Okao of Ologbo Dukedom, Chief Emmanuel Iyase, amongst others, were in attendance. Late Linus Chukwuemeka Osibie died at the age of 95. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.